I mean, would you take that? So again, going back to this comment, explain to me how Arsenal had a way better season than Man United this season. Just explain that. Just a quick two-bit paragraph, whatever, however much you can fit. Just explain to me, look, Arsenal had a better season because we did this. Arsenal had a better season because we did that. Explain it. Explain it. What do you want to know? Arsenal, I'm going to leave that comment there. Arsenal had a way better season. I want to know how. I want to know how Arsenal had a better season. If you were a top player, which team are you joining? Depends what the money's saying. It literally depends on what the money's saying. You know what I mean? Telling you. Answering questions with questions. I'm not going to get an answer that I want. I'm not going to get an explanation of we had a better season because X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to get that. All I'm going to get is another question. And another question. And another question. You know what I mean? This is the whole, and Wenger started this. This is the whole top four of the trophy nonsense. That's what it boils down to. You know what I mean? Because second get top four, second get Champions League. If second didn't get Champions, this is why I said this last season. I said last season, I hate the fact that second get Champions League football. I hate the fact that third gets it. I hate the fact that fourth gets it, because as long as we get top four, that's good enough for this fan base. If top four, if we got nothing for finishing second and we had to win the FA Cup or we had to win the league to get in it, these fans would then probably wake up and say, look, this ain't good enough. But because you get Champions League football, right, it makes it okay. You know what I mean? Because now all we can do is banter Man United that they won't get Champions League football. They ain't going to be in the Champions League. You know what I mean? That's all we can do now. But that goes to show how getting Champions League football is trap. You know what I mean? I'm not buzzing that, oh, we got Champions League football again, because I know I ain't going to do anything in it. You know what I mean? I'm more looking forward to the FA Cup, because that's something I know that this club has been good at winning. History shows that. But under this manager, since he won it, nope. And we'll see next season what we're. Let's see how far we last in the FA Cup next season. The AC Milan cooked Dortmund and couldn't win the away game in the group stage. We also cooked out Newcastle, but drew the game. Dortmund are now in the final, and what do we get for cooking them? 0. I now meant to bring that up actually about Dortmund. Jesus Christ! Just imagine if Dortmund win the Champions League, right? Just imagine, right? I want you, man, to picture this. Dortmund beating Real Madrid in the Champions League final next week. What are your excuses for Arteta if that happens? Because again, Alonso, invincible, right? He's in a cup final. He's looking to chase a German double, right? You've got Ten Hag now, back-to-back trophies now. You got the Dortmund manager in a Champions League final who's around about the same age as Arteta or something like that. What is Arteta's excuse now? Literally, we're just going to watch managers do shit, and then we're going to look at Arteta and be like, what's your excuse? You know what I mean? But second, right? Finishing second is getting sucked off with stroke games, spraying kids everywhere. This is what second place is getting. And that's good enough for this fan base. So just like under Wenger, we were watching teams around us win league titles, right? We're watching teams get to Champions League finals and whatever, right? And we're looking at Wenger and like, hang on, what's that excuse? I mean, we had to watch Chelsea win league titles and everything and European Cups and all that. Then we watch Man City under Wenger. We watch Man City win the league. Then we watch Leicester win the league, and we're looking at Wenger like, well, hang on a minute, what's your excuse? The same thing's happening with Arteta, only it's managers we're looking at. You know what I mean? Guarantee it. Arteta does nothing next season, there'll be another manager around about his age that will achieve more than him. And we're going to look at Arteta and be like, well, what's your excuse? Because we've seen it already. Jesus Christ, let that Dortmund manager win the Champions League. Telling you, it ain't looking good. It's not looking good. Who cares about performance if you don't win trophies? Oh, shit, exactly. Anytime I bring up, when people ask, oh, what manager would you get in? And I say Simeone as one of them, all these men do is like, oh, no, mate. He plays negative football. You think I give a shit? Arsenal of 1991, who almost went invincible, by the way, was unbeaten away from home all season, right? They were playing boring football. How many of the fans gave a shit back then?